I care about the women folk.
I brought the video up on my computer, too, even though I've already seen it. Kang, you haven't seen it yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Usually,
my God. Wait a minute. I'd see this. I had to go past the still photo. What are we doing?
I usually preview them before we have Gator watching, but I couldn't this one because the headline and description of saying it was the worst ever, and the description of what happens is I couldn't do it.
You put the still photos on the website before I get to the video. You are a bad person, Evan.
Okay, so we can't bring up the Facebook Live feed right now, but we are going to record Gator watching it, and we'll tweet it out later, post it later. Although there's some reaction coming in already. OMG, don't make him watch that.
Thank you. Then I won't.
No. Gator, it's really, really bad. But the confusing part is how mild her reaction is. Must have been shock. Gator, kiss your breakfast goodbye.
I had oatmeal.
This one's from Dave and Troy. This is the worst Gator graphic ever. The bar has been raised, boys.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
What's the all downhill after this?
Yeah, you got to figure. Once you see this,
you're such a jerk. They're all downhill after this.
It's all easy peasy after this.
Kang, you ready?
What?
You both got the video up?
Do you want to read out the description before we watch it, too, by the way?
Sure, I have to exit out of the thing.
The Auburn gymnast breaks both legs during horror fall.
Samantha Cirio. Cirio reported dislocated both knees and broke both her legs on Friday after attempting to blindly stick a tumbling pass, meaning she couldn't see the ground before landing.
Isn't that what they always do?
Jeff Graba, women's coach at Auburn. Graba.
Oh.
Quote, it was pretty tough to watch. Graba noted that in all of his years of coaching, he had never seen anything like what happened to Cirio in the middle of the NCAA Baton Rouge regional semifinal. And then Evan wrote on the story, Gator will watch this video live on the air. You ready for this?
No, I'm not ready for this.
Well, too bad.
Warning, the following segment contains graphic language as Gator watches a graphic injury. Listener discretion advised.
Gator, describe what you see. Kang, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, it's on the floor. Go ahead and hit play.
The floor exercise. She's doing the run and jump. There you go, up and down.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
No! No!
She does like a...
Oh, you poor girl.
I don't know what they call it, like a tumble forward. Like, you know what I mean? Just like...
Yeah.
Why am I still watching it?
And then it's like...
Oh, my God.
It's like those Barbies with the rubber legs, right?
Yes, the legs going the wrong way.
Yeah, both of them. Oh, my God.
Oh!
And it's on an endless loop. It won't stop
It won't
playing.
stop.
Oh!
Stop.
She kind of just sits there after. She just like sits.
Oh!
What the hell's wrong?
Every time. Flip.
How did she not pass out?
I'm about ready to pass out. That's horrible. All right, I'm stopping. I don't know. I've watched it 20 times. Why am I still watching it? It's 6 seconds.
Scroll back up for the stills.
No, the stills. The stills are terrible.
Come on, man. Okay, here's what you do. When you scroll back up for the stills, stop before you get to see her upper body. Okay, so all you're seeing are the legs, and look at the still on the left. If you're looking at that, you're like, what? So somebody's on their knees is what it looks like, right? They're just on their knees. What's the problem? And then you scroll up, and you're like, what? Why is their body in that way? No. She's just on her knees. What? She's just on her knees. What? Oh.
When you mistake something, when the injury is so bad, you just think she's on her knees, but she's not.
God.
Was it Terrell Dortch, the Michigan State defensive back?
Yes.
Where I thought, oh, his shoe fell off. Oh, no, his leg's still in the shoe. Like, I thought his shoe came off. But his shoe didn't come off. His shoe went way over there, and his leg was still in it. This one, you think she's on her knees, and she's not.
She's not on her knees. She's Like she almost looks like one of those Dorf on golf videos.
They should stop doing this sport. This is not right.
Right. This could bring an end to gymnastics.
They should end.
We should
you're
stop
right.
gymnastics altogether.
Yes.
There are tweets coming in unsolicited. Rob writes, worst ever, Gator. Don't do it. From Nathan.
Too late.
Holy crap. Do not force anyone to watch that. From AD. Guys, my legs haven't felt stable since I watched that video. I take every step as gingerly as possible.
I may grab a walker for the rest of my life just because.
Safety first, man.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Is that the worst ever?
I mean, we got the double leg.
It's not the worst ever. Here's why it's not the worst ever. It's awful. But it's, fortunately, the video stops as soon as it's done. We've had other videos where the person will break the leg, you get the floppy leg, the floppy limb, and they're holding the leg out and the leg is still floppy.
Right.
Like you get to see more of it. This video is horrible, but thank God after 6 seconds it's done.
Do you need a slow-mo replay?
No, I do not.
I'm looking for an update on her condition. I don't think she said to her coach, is this 3 to 4 weeks or 6 to 8 weeks?
Probably not. That's a horrible,
Isn't it?
horrible injury. I hate to see that.
Can you still do the pommel horse? No? All right.
Like, hey, but honestly,
You can do rings, right? I mean, you don't need your legs for the rings.
Wow. In gymnastics, isn't it kind of amazing that stuff like this doesn't happen more often?
Yes, 100% yes. I'm surprised we don't, and now there's going to be a flurry of people looking for on
Yeah, you're
YouTube
right.
for videos where people blow out their knees or their ankles or the legs. Because, yeah, I think of it every time the way that they land. Because they're, the gymnasts are typically, like, the girls are under 5 feet and the guys are like 5'5", and they're incredibly athletic, but they're vaulting themselves like 10 feet up in the air when they do some of this stuff. And the body's not meant to land. We're not cats.
And they have a split second, less than that, to see the ground. And apparently she was unable to see the ground before she landed is one of the reasons why this happened.
I found another video, another story about it. Supporters from across the globe have rallied behind a U.S. athlete who suffered a horrible injury. Dislocated both of her knees, broke both of her legs, and was left screaming in agony on the floor as teammates and officials rushed to her aid. This is an NCAA regional event, which means they literally had to scoop her up, get her off the floor, and someone had to go next. In what had to be one of the most brave performances of all time, somebody had to take the floor and then do their routine right after that happened.
You know, the Blade Runner, the runner that has lost both his legs and they give him the artificial legs?
Yes.
That's what her legs look like.
Not the one that
No, dude, the perfect.
killed.
No, you had the perfect description, and that was the Barbie doll.
They're bent the wrong way.
Yes. It's like if you take Barbie's head and twist Barbie's head around is really what it is. No, but you know what I'm saying? So did you get the legs to hinge the other way?